Good day and Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I am Riham A. Barwang and I'm going to discuss with you the flow of the pulmonary circulation. But before that, let us know what is the purpose of the pulmonary circulation. So the purpose of the pulmonary circulation is to pump blood to the right side of our heart and then take it to the lungs where we pick up oxygen and drop off carbon dioxide and then take back the blood to the left side of our heart. To start off, we have the starting point. Now we have a right ventricle. Now from the right ventricle, we gotta pump up blood to the pulmonary trunk. But in order to do that, you gotta first pump through the pulmonary semilunar valve. So the second thing we're going to do is to move to the pulmonary seminal valve, then pump up to the third position, which is the pulmonary trunk. So the pulmonary trunk have this piperification point where can split going to this side. So labeling this as the right side, and this is the left pulmonary artery. But for now, we're going to focus on the left artery, but the process actually goes the same with the right artery. So you guys might be wondering, aren't arteries supposed to be red? No, not in this situation, because the pulmonary artery carries deoxygenated blood. That is why we are labeling it blue. Just remember that the arteries are taking blood away from the heart and veins bring it back to the heart. So the pulmonary arteries will come to the lungs, where in a root kind of structure. When it moves in, it gives another branches called the pulmonary arterioles. So here is the pulmonary arterioles, this one. Then from the arterioles, there is this branches called the capillary exchange. So the capillary exchange vessels is very important because it is where we pick up oxygen and drop off carbon dioxide. So remember that in these capillary vessels, we are picking up oxygen and dropping off carbon dioxide. This is where the oxygenation process happens. So then what happens from this pulmonary capillaries drains into the individual little thing you see here, this one. This is called our pulmonary venules. Then these pulmonary venules come together and make up a nice bigger veins called the pulmonary veins. So this is the pulmonary veins. Then when you take pulmonary vein, you're gonna notice that this is labeled as color red, which gives indication that this is oxygenated, because we already picked up we have already picked up oxygens, and we have also dropped the carbon dioxide. So what pulmonary veins do is they take blood out of the lungs and then drop it off back to the left side of the heart, which is the oxygenated side of the heart, and then the right side of the heart is the deoxygenated side of the heart. So this is the ninth point, which is the left atrium. Then from the left atrium, we push the blood through these valves called the mitral valve. Then to this little nice chamber here, we called the left ventricle, which is the ending point of the pulmonary circulation.